the moment you've all waited for, the main event!
Let's keep this above the belt and inside the ring. Ready? The fight starts as soon as you touch gloves.
Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a quick review on Creed Rise to Glory. This is a VR game on the PlayStation 4. So yeah, anyway, Creed for PlayStation 4 VR. Now, this game is based on the film. If you are a fan of the Rocky franchise, if you're a big fan of that, you will enjoy this game. It's not exactly like the film. You face a lot of fictional opponents. In fact, as far as I'm aware, the only real life boxer in the game is Tony Bellew, although he's called Pretty Ricky Conlon in this. That was his character in the film. So it's a pretty authentic portrayal of the film and the Rocky franchise. You get to go into 3D, and anyone who's played the Shark game in 3D will know that PlayStation VR is really neat. So I personally bought the game as a way to exercise at home. I'm someone that's sort of struggling my weight at times, and on that front it definitely delivers. It's a million times better than just standing facing the mirror shadow boxing. Yeah, you get to enjoy the Rocky world. And to be honest, like, these VR goggles, I think they're gonna start smuggling them into prison, because you put them on and suddenly you're looking around, you're in a huge room, much bigger than the room you're playing in. That does go for every VR game, but there is a nice little environment there. Rather than just putting menus, they've actually allowed you wander around the gym. Now, the main down points about this game is to do with the controls. The controls are a little bit flaky. There's not really a tutorial as far as I'm aware, so you kind of just learn as you go. I'll give you a good example, is that if you want to move across the ring, you swing your arms back and forth with the PlayStation Move controllers. And when I first went online, which was after I'd completed the normal story mode, the online said, "Do you want to switch to this?" and offered a method where you kind of spinning your hands over each other. I mean, make your mind up. And yeah, to be honest, some people have said the boxing mechanic's bad, but to be honest, it's not bad at all. I would say it's probably definitely a little bit more accurate than if you play boxing on the Wii. In fact, you know, when you look at your arms in virtual reality, it's kind of cool. You look, and like everything that you move, the arm moves with you. You can certainly unleash combos on the enemy, and to be honest, the main thing that's different to real life is there's nothing really to measure your feet. Moving backwards and forwards with your feet, you do that with buttons on the pad and swinging your arms, which is not very realistic, and it makes moving around a little bit tricky. There's lots of tricks. There's a button that you press when you move around the ring, so you're facing the opponent again. All these things I didn't know, because they don't really tell you when you first put it on. You kind of just go and learn on the way. So yeah, important thing to do as well is to calibrate your VR headset and PlayStation Move controllers, because if you're even slightly out, basically your arm's going to be risky with, and you know, so take good time to try and set that up. Maybe go on here on YouTube and find a video that shows you how to calibrate everything properly. Yeah, and it's a good game whether you want it for fitness or you want to play through like in the film. I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen the film behind this game. I saw some of the older Rockies back in the day.
What a shot! Balboa really showing off his power with that blow.
Balboa comes in with a solid punch.
Balboa clinches a win.
Yeah, so overall it's a good game. The precision is it's not quite there, but it's still pretty good. You know, like obviously the main story It's not that long enough really. You can play online. I think online's probably what people will play more once they've done all the others. You can also use it just purely as exercise. You actually can do drills like do pads in virtual reality with Rocky, you know, being your pad man, and you know, hitting heavy bag. Good little selection there. They're very fun to play those games. And yeah, it's a good game. It's honestly it's not that deep because I guess a lot of attention was building the VR. It's quite a new technology, but it's a fun game. It'll keep you fit. You have some fun with it as well. So yeah, you know, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10.